No cat, dude.
No cat this time. Whoa, almost knocking things over. I had Alex on last time. I was reviewing some spicy beers, and we're going to review some more. I want to really thank Mark Van Horn and his son Evan for sending me these beers. These are the Heat series of beers by Flying Dog Brewery, and that's a brewery out of Maryland. And they actually have a recommended route to take while tasting these beers. And so we're going to start here. We're going to work our way down. I've read the commercial descriptions of these beers, and I'll mention them out loud as we get into tasting them. But it starts out pretty normal, and then I think this one is the only one that may really get to us, but we're going to find out. This one is supposedly brewed with an unnamed pepper that is supposed to be spicier than a Carolina Reaper, and we will see how it translates into beer. So we're going to start off with the front runner. This is a Shishito Rice Ale. Comes in at 5.3% alcohol. Let me see if I can read the commercial description for you real quick. They are saying that this is a fresh yet smoky, spice-inspired, to change it up. It's brown rice over malt, ale yeast for sake? Oh, okay, it's because it's a rice ale, okay. The Shishito pepper is small and slender while it will turn from green to red upon ripening. It is typically harvested while green. We recommend starting with this and following the path as laid out ahead. At 5.3% ABV, this will go down smooth. Best bet, take these with you to your favorite BYOB sushi house and get it some sushi, spicy sushi.
This is a casual drink right here.
This one should be pretty normal. So it's got a good hiss. Looks pretty good carved. I'll pour my friend Alex a little bit right here. It's got a nice little head on it. It's pretty.
That looks good.
Light amber color. Looks exactly kind of what I thought it was going to look like.
Oh, we're really drinking this.
Oh yeah, we're gonna split the beers, man.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty translucent. It had a really good head on it. Smell. It smells kind of fruity. I'm not getting a ton of spice at all over top of it, but yeah. Cheers. Let's see how it tastes. Not super carved.
No, I don't even.
Very smooth. I'm not tasting a lot of spice either.
It's actually pretty good. This
is actually very nice. I'm getting a little bit of the pepper in the background, but again, it's sort of like that jalapeno beer we had out of Columbus. That I'm tasting the actual pepper and not
was that the
not
first
a
beer we had
the
last
first
time?
one.
Yeah, I like that one. Not
a lot of spice, just the flavor of the pepper on the back.
I do feel the flavor now.
You got that? Mm-hmm. It's like it comes in the aftertaste.
It's not hot though.
No, not at all. It's the flavor of the physical Shishito pepper. That's a good beer. All right, rinsed out the glasses, and we're gonna step down to the next one here. So, second beer is the Cherry Bomb Goes.
Ooh, Cherry Bomb.
So this comes in at 4.7%, and the pepper is a Cherry Bomb pepper. And I've actually never heard of this pepper before, but again, I'll read the commercial description that they had. Sweet cherry meets its pepper counterpart, both balanced by traditional Ghost tartness. Perfect trifecta defined, weighing in at 3,500 Scovilles. The Cherry Bomb pepper is milder than a jalapeno. Once combined with the cherry, it's hard to imagine a more perfect union. Make sure you've got plenty in the cooler for your next cookout, blah, 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 blah. At 4.7%, Cherry Bomb Goes will need reinforcement. So it is definitely a session ale, so you can definitely have more of these, is what they're trying to get at. Again, good hiss, so it's got good carbonation. Go ahead and pour this. Ooh, comes out nice little cherry kind of color.
That's interesting.
Yeah, this should have some definite tartness going on with it. Really
it almost smells like wine.
Really? I can see that. See if I can smell any pepper. Again, this doesn't have a lot of heat. Not a lot of no bouquet on it, I guess you could say. I'm not getting a lot of smell off this beer. But anyways, cheers.
Cheers, man.
Not a lot of head, but it definitely looks like it's had some good carbonation. Oh, that is delicious. God, that's good.
That's like a wine.
That is fantastic. Ooh, the pepper coming in.
Yeah.
That comes in.
That's weird.
It happens in a lot of the beers that I've had that have been spiced with peppers. I'm not getting a lot of the pepper up front. Right, it always comes back. It's like you can feel it right in the back of your throat.
How does it do that? Why does it do that?
I don't know. I do know that hops bring out the kind of the pepper spice, and so I think it's just a vehicle where you know, like you're shooting like a liquid down your throat, and
When you're breathing out.
It sits more in the back of your throat, you know. So maybe if you like let it sit in your mouth a little bit longer.
Oh, you do that.
Get a little more. No, maybe slightly more in the mouth. I'm really enjoying this beer. I think this is a really good one.
Yeah, so far so good.
But this style of beer goes. I really like this. My wife's a big fan of these as well.
I can see Lisa drinking this.
Yeah, this is a good one. I can definitely see this as like a nice summer beer. Like I would drink this sitting next to the pool, and I would have multiple of these. This is a great one. And at 4.7%, you can definitely have a few before it starts to kick you.
Yeah.
Moving on, these are going to both step up pretty big.
These are going to suck.
So this is the Habanero stout, and then this is this. A big ol' IPA, and like I said, I believe that spiciness is brought on more intense by hops. So this is a hoppy beer with a big pepper on top of it. So this one should do pretty well.
So I'm really going to not like this one.
I mean, you don't like hoppy beers in general. You're not really a big beer guy in the first place. Is why I have you here, because I want to get your honest opinion on how you feel about these things. I'm a home brewer. I've been brewing beer for a long time. I really am into beer. And as you guys are aware, I really like spicy foods, and trying to incorporate spicy beers or spiciness into beer is something I'm very into. It's honestly not something I would normally like get in my normal like everyday life, but I'm experimenting with these, and I'm gonna continue to search these out because I'm having a lot of fun trying these and reviewing them.
Thanks again, Mark.
Yes, Mark, these are great. Thank you so much, buddy.
It is so weird that it's like wine to me.
Oh yeah, well, it's just a style.
Yeah.
All right, once these glasses out, we'll step it on. Oh. All right, stepping up to the next beer. This is a chocolate habanero stout.
Oh, chocolate beer is awful.
They're saying it's a stout brewed with hot peppers. You say chocolate beer?
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be good. We're stepping up the ABV a lot as well, a little bit here. So we're at 6.3%, so we're starting to really get in here. I'm gonna go ahead and read the commercial description again before we crack this thing.
This one looks really dark.
So they're saying sweet chocolate evolves into a heat that lingers. The stuff of legends. If you want a serious smoky heat, look no further than chocolate habanero stout. Hotter than a regular habanero, the chocolate habanero ranges between 425,000 to 577,000 Scoville units. So we're way spicier now. You've read that correctly. Commas and zeros in their respective places. Don't let the big numbers scare you. We added oats as well as chocolate, roasted black malts along with cocoa shells. So this one has, so basically they're bringing a lot of malt notes to hopefully balance this thing out. At 6.3, these will get along great with your standing Taco Tuesday appointments. Pro tip, add the mole. Gotcha.
I'm a little worried.
It'll be fine, man.
You'll be fine.
It'll be fine. So pour half of this for you. It's pouring really dark.
It looks like Coca-Cola, dude.
Pouring really dark. Good.
Oh my god.
Pretty decent head on it, actually. I'm gonna try to pour this one a little bit harder to see if we can really get some head going. Great head. Really well carved. This beer looks really good. It's basically dark as night. You can't see anything through it.
I'm afraid to smell it.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be. I'm hoping habaneros have like a fruitiness to them before the heat kicks in. So I'm hoping that there's like a fruity kind of backbone to this. It's all chocolate. All chocolate. I smell malts and chocolate.
This is not gonna be good.
Oh, this is gonna be great, man. I'm excited about this one.
My stomach's already like flipping thinking about this.
Here, cheers.
Oh.
Not a lot of heat yet.
Not yet. I'm waiting for it.
I mean, it's coming in. It's coming into the backbone here, like in the aftertaste. I think this beer is spicier, honestly.
So far, yeah.
So far, I'm not getting a lot of heat at all from this. I'm tasting more of the pepper again.
I'm tasting just gross chocolate.
Oh no, this is very well done. The style of it is great. This is a really solid stout.
I guess if you're into it.
Very, very malty. I think if they were trying to make it spicier, I think they balanced it too much. I would like to get a little bit more pepper flavor out of this, but this is like a very malty, very chocolatey.
Oh.
It's very well done. I'm very into this beer. I just wish that the habanero came out stronger on it though.
If you burp, you can taste it.
The second sip it's I take it back. It is definitely spicier than this one, but not by much.
Nah.
Not by much at all.
But again, I do like it.
I'm gonna say I don't
See,
like it.
they're saying that you don't like it?
Of course not.
Oh,
No.
man.
On the side of the bottle here it says, sweet chocolate evolves into a heat that lingers, the stuff of legends, or at least some pretty sweet jazz lyrics. That's funny. But yeah, it's not lingering so much.
I don't.
for me.
Yeah, I think that second one kind of lingered a little more.
It did. But again, great beer. Just wish it had a little bit more kick to the spice. Actually, what I'm gonna let you do is I'm gonna get another glass. I'm actually, after you've taken that last sip, I'm gonna set this beer aside, and I want it to come up in room temperature a little bit and see if it opens up. Stouts, a lot of times, because these are served pretty cold.
I see. What
So
you're saying.
if it comes up to a little bit more of a room temperature, it might open up a little bit. So we're gonna test that. Are you
Okay.
finished with that?
Yeah, that's
All right. I'm gonna set this thing aside over here behind camera. I'm gonna get him a fresh glass, rinse mine out, and we'll be back.
It doesn't look as dark.
It's not. It should pour a pretty good orange sort of hue to it. It looks like it's filtered. Anyways, we're on to the last beer. So this is the Experimental Pepper IPA. This comes in at 7% ABV, so it's going to be a little bit bigger. Not quite sessionable, but you probably could have one or two of these and still be all right. On the side of the bottle is a hop amplify spice. There we go. Yeah, hops amplify spice. So what do bold varieties that pack tropical fruit punch do to the new hottest pepper in the world? Blow your mind. So they're saying. So they're not naming the pepper. This is. It's probably. I mean, the chocolate bootla.
You think that's what it is?
I mean, that's
Supposedly.
the hottest pepper in the world above a Carolina Reaper. I have no idea what pepper this is, but I would make an assumption it's something that or something similar. Their commercial descriptions, like I said, hop amplify spice, to blow your mind, blah blah blah. We added a 1-2 punch. They're using their 2 experimental hops in this, so HBC 291 and HBC 431. These are not unnamed hops, so these are hops that they're growing probably. Some old favorites that they use from their single hop series, and they combine them with the new hottest pepper in the world. When we started the Heat series last year, we teamed up with Puckerbutt Pepper Company to use their Carolina Reaper. At the time, it tipped the Scoville scales at over 1.5 million. It has since been dethroned by the experimental pepper we used to create this masterpiece. If we could tell you anything more, we would. So, I personally think it would probably be the chocolate bootla, but again, I have no idea. So, let's see. I'm very hopeful for this.
I'm so nervous.
Being a guy who's really into beer, beer people tend to lean towards the hoppy beers. So, of course, I'm a big fan of big, juicy IPAs, and this is pouring exactly how I thought it was going to. I just really hope that they're really talking about how hoppy this beer was, or how spicy this beer was going to be. So, I really am kind of hopeful that it's going to come through.
You may get your wish.
Wasn't as carbonated as I thought it was going to be. Well, it didn't pour as carbonated. He's got a pretty good head on his. And I did have some water in my glass from rinsing it out, and this is a fresh glass, so it did have some good head on it. It pours a pretty clean amber color, pretty indicative of a hop.
Like the first one.
Smells just fruity, a lot of grapefruit. Just juicy melon
I can smell it from
flavors.
here.
It smells fantastic.
Dude, your idea of fantastic is not my idea.
I am so hopeful that this is going to be a really hot beer. So, anyways, cheers.
What's that? It's coming. Oh, it's coming. Oh. You feel it?
A little bit.
Ugh.
It's definitely the spice. Again, definitely the spicy. Ooh, it's coming more. It comes more.
Jesus.
So it takes a little bit. That is
Why would you drink
that is delicious.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, this is good. So it's like a super dank, juicy IPA, and it's not overly spicy, but it's okay. Like I'm not upset that it's not overly spicy. Like there is a very enjoyable amount of spices coming up to the back, for me.
For him. If you don't like spicy stuff, avoid this beer.
You think this is spicy?
It's not as bad as like your habaneros,
Yeah.
but I can feel my tongue starting to like tingle.
Really?
Yeah. And I just took a little sip.
This is just like pure enjoyment in the spot on the spice level for me. So I mean, there's nothing challenging spicy for me on this beer. It's just a very good enjoyment.
Are you
enjoyment
challenging
level.
them to send you like the gnarliest beer?
I would love to really get kind of get hit with it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, if there's any home brewers or brewers out there, it's going to be kind of tough because it's not the easiest thing sometimes to be shipping beers across the country. But leave me your recommendations on some spicy beers as well, because I've searched them out and I know a lot of breweries around the country, and I've got some things lined up, but I'm looking for some other things as well. But this is really nice. And it stays with you pretty long too. Like, I'm still getting a little bit of heat. It's more like on the back of my tongue.
I feel it in my cheeks too. I'm gonna say a yay, a yay, a nay, a nay.
Interesting. See, I've enjoyed them all.
Of course. You're a beer enthusiast.
I wonder if they say they did some single hop series of the hops used in this, so I might have to try to search those out, because I'm very interested in these, because the hops they use in these are really good.
Before?
No, I mean, I've had Flying Dog beers before. I've never had any of these before.
Gotcha.
But these are done very well. So I'm gonna get one more last sip of this. Man, that's just really nice. Anyways, I'm gonna go through this again real quick. So the Shishito Rice Ale, really, really nice, very light, very drinkable beer. I really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Alex enjoyed this as well. The Cherry Bomb Goes. This was very indicative of the style. Again, not a lot of heat came through on this. It kind of tasted just sort of like a little bit of the pepper taste in it. This is the only one. I'm not gonna say it disappointed me at all, but I really wish that it would have been more on the spicy side. I didn't want it to be as balanced. The stout side of this was done very well. Again, I just wanted more spice to come over top of it, because I really think that spicy beers are going to be very indicative of dark beers. So I think that they're going to lend themselves like very nicely together. And this one I was really pleasantly surprised with, because I wanted this to be really, really, really hot. And this was basically a perfect balance. Like, I mean, I drank it maybe 30 seconds ago, and I still have a lot of the heat coming in the back. And it's definitely a pleasant heat, not a bad one. So anyway, it's been a few minutes since we let the Habanero Stout kind of hang out, so
You gonna try it out?
I'm gonna see if it's opened up a little bit. Maybe it's got a little bit more heat going on.
What you think?
It's definitely come up a little bit more in temperature.
Yeah. What if you mixed all the beers?
I mean, there's people who make beer all the time.
Really? That's a thing?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that's the thing.
Like, these two together don't seem like they would clash too well.
Let's find out. Make my own little black and tan right now.
It's got a good head on it.
It's actually pretty nice. It's almost like create my own little black IPA. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please share this with your friends if you think they would enjoy it. And leave a comment below on other spicy beers you think I could try, because I've been searching these out around the country and around the world. But I'm not the end-all to end-all. I don't know about all the beers that are available. So if you have recommendations, please share them with me and I'll try to search them out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll see you on the next one.
Hey, this is Brian Ames. Please click the subscribe button that you see right there, and you'll subscribe to my videos. From now on, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers. It's going to, oh man, it's going to be great. Bye.